Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wan Rayuni binti Muhammad Jamal, and today I will be presenting on my final case study for subject greenhouse, and the title that I choose is Intensification of Barley, Hordeum vulgare, in production in greenhouse using foliar application of nano fertilizer. Okay, for the background of study, barley is a major cereal grain. It was known as one of the oldest cultivated grain, and now it is one of the most widespread cereal. Barley yield and quality prediction are major interest to the grower, and it is because of the current consumer interest in nutrition and health. Improvement of the barley quality and quantity may help restore barley status in the human diet. And the main reason and the problem in semi-arid region of the Mediterranean is low yield of barley, and the main reason is because adverse environmental condition, nutritional imbalance, cultivation of local cultivar with low potential and lack of other production inputs. Okay, next, and then foliar feeding is the solution for this problem, which has proved to be the fastest way of correcting nutrient deficiency and increasing yield and quality of crop product, and it also minimises environmental pollution and improve nutrient utilization by reducing the amount of fertilizer added to the soil. Okay, next I'll be discussing on the problem statement. So the problem of low yield of barley in this area of Mediterranean has effect in the production of barley for the local consumption, and the problem that caused is because of low unfavorable environmental condition, nutritional imbalance, poor cultivation of local cultivar, and also lack of production input. And besides that, heat stress during the anthesis and post-anthesis period can give a significant decrease in the grain yield and quality of in barley production. So foliar application can overcome all the limitations, and it has proved to be the fastest way of correcting nutrient deficiency and increasing yield and quality of crop product. Also, it minimizes environmental pollution and improves nutrient utilization by reducing the amount of fertilizer added to the soil. Okay, for the objective of this study is to study the penetration and translocation of nanofertilizer through foliage of barley plant, and then to study the effect of nanofertilizer on crop with respect of growth, development, and yield of barley plant. So the scope of study is cover for the area in semi-arid region of Mediterranean, which carry in Marageh, which a town in Azerbaijan province northwest, and it is to investigate the effect of foliar application nanofertilizer toward the yield and growth of barley. So for the significance of study, the finding of this study will increase in the yield and growth of barley through the application of foliar nanofertilizer, and then the application of nanofertilizer can overcome the limitation of foliar fertilizer because this fertilizer has a huge surface coverage and can improve the efficiency of fertilizer uptake and reduce the amount of fertilizer to be applied. So for the literature review, barley, which is a plant which is a cereal plant of grass family, and it is edible grain. Also, it grows in variety of environment, and barley is known as fourth largest grain crop globally after wheat, rice, and corn. For the taxonomic classification, it belongs in the genus Hordeum and family of grass, which is Poaceae. And then for the nanofertilizer, it is nanofertilizer is used in both material of physical diameter between 1 and 100 nanometer in at least one dimension, and those existing at the bulk scale with more than 100 nanometer in size but have been modified with nanoscale material. So, one of the benefit of nanofertilizer is the miniature size, high specific surface area, and high reactivity of nanofertilizer increase the bioavailability of nutrient, and also it can provide balanced nutrition. Nanofertilizer facilitate the crop plant to fight various biotic and abiotic stress. Okay, for the discussion, there is 3 effects that were discussed in this case study, which is growth, physiological parameter, and yield. So, and the effect of foliar spray of anti-IO2 increase in the total dry matter production of plant. This is because the enhancing of nitrogen assimilation, photo reduction activity of photosystem 1, and electron transport chain and scavenging of reactive oxygen species. And for the physiological parameter, the application of the nanofertilizer particle as a foliar spray positively influence on some morphophysiological character like days to interstice and chlorophyll content of barley. And then for the yield, the foliar application of this fertilizer manipulate growth of barley, which result in beneficial changes in yield and yield component. Okay, for the summary and recommendation, the effect of foliar application of nanofertilizer on barley crop production and yield, it is believed and proven that this method can improve the yield of barley significantly. Application of different nanofertilizer has greater role in enhancing crop production, so this will reduce cost of fertilizer of crop production and also minimize the pollution hazard. And nanofertilizer will improve crop growth, yield quality, and increase NUE, alleviate the abiotic stress and heavy metal toxicity.